Hello everyone, welcome back to Fight's channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It's so close, thanks for supporting me, guys. Former world champion in the first heavyweight Tony Bellew spoke about the situation around Dillian White, who had a positive doping test on the eve of a rematch with Anthony Joshua. If he failed the steroid test, then he should be disqualified for life. I will be shocked if it was steroids, but if it is, then the punishment should be the same for everyone. Anyone who has tested for steroids should just be thrown out of boxing forever. Believe me, as soon as they suspend one for life, it will stop. But you have to prove without a doubt that they were taking steroids, as it was with Jarrell Miller. An ideal example when you need to be disqualified for life. If a large amount of steroids is found in somebody's body and there is no doubt about it, then disqualify them for life. Period. Jarrell Miller. American heavyweight Jermaine Franklin believes that Dillian White could have doped before their fight, as well as before their rematch with Anthony Joshua. He probably used doping when we were fighting. I heard that this was not the first time this happened to him, so I found out that he could also take dope when we fought. However, I didn't feel anything suspicious then. This should not be allowed. People need to be disqualified for life. I understand that if you take doping that is not on the prohibited list, then you can get a temporary suspension. But if you use steroids and you've been caught more than once, then your ass should be kicked out from boxing. You are a threat to people's health, Franklin said. Former United Heavyweight World Champion Anthony Joshua received a new opponent instead of Dillian White, who failed the doping test. On August 12th, the British boxer will fight with the Finnish veteran Robert Helenius, who agreed to fight with him on very short notice. 39-year-old Helenius had his last fight literally on August 5, when he strangled compatriot Mika Millennian in the third round. In this fight, he closed out a first-round knockout defeat by Deontay Wilder last October. Interestingly, Helenius was not mentioned at all in Joshua's list of potential rivals. Derek Chisora was called the main candidate for the fight with AJ, but the Briton, as planned, will fight in the undercard with Gerald Washington. Star British heavyweight Anthony Joshua and Finnish veteran Robert Helenius spoke about their upcoming fight. Anthony Joshua: this was not part of our plans. I respect Helenius. I can say that I respect all the men and women who enter the ring. I am extremely focused on winning. I can take a step towards a bigger and more important fight, but there is a checkpoint on my map that I will pass on Saturday evening. May the strongest win. Robert Helenius: I'm excited about the fight with Anthony Joshua on August 12th. I'm a real Viking and I'm ready to accept any challenge without a second notice. I couldn't miss this opportunity. I plan to make the most of it. Eddie Hearn, the promoter of former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua, commented on the upcoming fight of his boxer against Robert Helenius. We are filming this fight with pay-per-view. The financial difference for Joshua in this fight will be staggering, but he wants to fight. As for our non-pay-per-view card, I think this is one of the strongest boxing nights we have ever hosted. I wasn't sure if Joshua would want to fight, but it turned out that he was eager to fight. He had one of the best training camps of his career. He worked very well with Derek James. Sparring was incredible. Joshua just asked, "Who can I fight?" Hearn told. The head of the Matchroom boxing promotion company Eddie Hearn told why, after the breakdown of the fight against Dillian White, he decided to arrange a duel with Robert Helenius for Anthony Joshua. We wanted someone to help Joshua prepare for the fight with Deontay Wilder. We wanted a credible opponent, a fighter who would come out to fight. And we also wanted someone we could make a deal with quickly. It's important when you have 6 days left before the fight, and we chose Robert Helenius, Hearn said. Hearn also explained why he considers Finnish veteran Robert Helenius a dangerous opponent for his word. I think it will be a good fight against Helenius. Yes, he lost to Wilder, but then Robert missed a strong blow. Helenius can really hit. He is 6 feet 8 inches tall and he won last weekend. I think this is a difficult and dangerous challenge, Hearn said. Malik Scott, the coach of American heavyweight Gerald Washington, commented on the rumors regarding the fight between his word and Briton Anthony Joshua. This is an opportunity that we would like to take full advantage of. Jarrell and I worked for a year. We went different camps, honed his style, sprinted with fighters like Wilder. He's worked with a lot of invincible young guys. Also, at one time Jarrell sparred with AJ and gave him a serious job. We are determined to beat Chisora, but we would be happy to get into the main fight of the evening with Joshua. If we didn't get a fight with Anthony, then I'm looking forward to Joshua vs Wilder in January, Scott said. Famous British promoter Frank Warren reacted to the rumor that former heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua will fight with Derek Chisora instead of Dillian White. In fact, they will choose the easiest option so as not to risk a high salary in Saudi Arabia. That's what all of this is about and why the heavyweight division is delayed for almost a year. I don't think Joshua and Chisora are going to set the world on fire. I got enough criticism when Fury fought Chisora. Tyson then confidently won. There are some decent guys there, but he will choose the easiest option. Joshua had a warm-up fight with Franklin. After the defeat, and now he has to regain his authority, so I expect him to fight with a guy who has a very little pulse, Warren said. Mandatory challenger for the WBA world welterweight title O'Hara Davis is amazed by the news that Dillian White has failed a doping test for the third time in his career. This time it hurt his wallet. White lost a financially attractive rematch with Anthony Joshua. This fight has been cancelled and Anthony is currently actively looking for a new opponent. According to Davies, fans should be paid part of the money they spent on tickets, relocation and housing. I can't believe that Anthony Joshua and Dillian White fight was cancelled just a week before it was held. I believe that the fans should receive partial compensation and the undercard fight should still take place. Fans will not be able to get a refund of their money spent on travel and hotels, O'Hara wrote. As we previously reported, Briton Dillian White failed the doping test a week before the fight with his compatriot Anthony Joshua. The AJ team is working to save the Boxing Night, which is scheduled for August 12th at the O2 Arena in London. Earlier there was a rumor that Joshua could fight with British veteran Derek Chisora, but today American Gerald Washington announced that he had received an offer to share the ring with the former champion. We are going to do a good job, we're waiting, let's see what happens. I'm still fighting Chisora, but they need someone to save the show. If they need us, we are here. I'm very happy to fight Chisora, but the option with AJ is more attractive. They are already contacted me, so we will see, Washington said. Thanks for watching guys, if you like this video please subscribe to my YouTube channel.